15 countries have so far committed to supporting Kenya's bid for the African Union Commission chairperson. With intense lobbying ongoing, President Uhuru Kenyatta has engaged Ethiopian Prime Minister Hailemariam Desalegn and Rwanda's Paul Kagame to supplement his efforts in lobbying. Permanent representatives at the AUC, drawn from regions supporting Kenya, are also engaged in high-gear lobbying.
We're saying that we're hoping for the very best and we're going to work very hard at it. Very hopeful, and we're going to work very hard because we believe she is the right candidate, she has the right credentials, she has the right attitude, she is a Pan-Africanist, and her experience, I think, would go a long way towards helping the African Union Commission achieve the new reforms that, as you know, we're going to be discussing as part of this particular summit.
We are hopeful. This thing is never done until it is done, so let's keep it there.
Kenya's support is largely drawn from the East African community and COMESA, while it faces stiff rivalry from SADC and ECOWAS. Morocco's readmission into the African Union, which could unsettle the matrix, is also being contested by the EAC.
We usually work with the consensus, and I think where East Africa has agreed to go, that's where we will go.
Meanwhile, Kenya has been offered the position of top commander in Darfur. This is after President Uhuru Kenyatta met new UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres at the sidelines of the African Union meeting in Addis Ababa.
The Secretary-General felt that Kenya is a key player in the region. It's an important player in terms of securing peace in this part of the world, and that he needed to give us the confidence that the UN believe the same. So I think we are prepared to make that move forward.
Kenya pledged to consider the offer. Both President Kenyatta and the UN boss agreed to forge new relations together, even as Kenya expressed its dissatisfaction with the way the matter had been handled by the immediate former UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon.
The Secretary-General said he wanted us to forget the past and move forward. The President has accepted this, and we just need to deal with the modalities of getting this thing done.
This afternoon, African heads of state will retreat to discuss a report by Rwanda's President Paul Kagame on reforms at the African Union.
President Kagame has tabled a report that calls for a focus of key priorities with the continental scope, realigning the African Union institutions to deliver against those priorities, managing African Union efficiently at both political and organization levels, and the financing of the African Union by Africans themselves.
Meanwhile, President Uhuru Kenyatta has condemned the attack on a KDF base by the Al-Shabaab in Somalia and insists that the camp was not run over. The president has called on the media to stop flashing numbers and insists that the number given by the Kenya Defence Forces on the number of casualties of the Kenya Defence Forces soldiers in Somalia is the actual number.
The KDF remained in control of that camp, and we praise them for their gallant efforts in ensuring that it was not breached in any way. We also have sent condolences to the families of those that we lost, and the President wishes quick recovery to those ones that were injured and are in hospital.
Reporting from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, my name is John Jacob Kuria.